Hi guys, my name is Nelly. I'm 28 years old. The first point is don't rush living life. Everything will come at its time. It's really important to take your time, just have fun at school. Also, I would add to this point that one thing at a time, you'll find your purpose in life, and it's okay if it doesn't happen right away after you graduate from school. It's even weird to think that at the age of 17, 18 years old, you have to know who you want to become in life, what you want to do for the rest of your life. It sounds pretty much impossible for me. I really like the idea of taking a gap year, as people do in America and in Canada, as I heard. And I think even people in Europe do that. And the second point is that you don't need anyone to be happy. You can be happy all by yourself. You just have to. I know at that age, when you're 18, your early 20s, your whole focus is on your group of friends. And that's normal. That's how it's supposed to be, like psychologically at that age. But just don't forget that you have to learn to love yourself. That's when you can be happy with yourself. When you put your focus on one single person and then that person becomes your whole life, imagine losing that person. You basically lose your whole world. And that's quite devastating, to say the least. And then you have to start building yourself again. You pretty much lose yourself when you idolize like one single person. So what I'm trying to say is that just trying to figure out who you are, what you love, do that, do things that are good for you, health wise, career wise, social life is important too, but you know what I mean. Just try to learn to love, not only love, but just like yourself. Point number three. Sometimes people won't like you, even though you haven't done anything wrong. That just happens, and that's okay. I know that at that young age, you tend to see the world through rose-colored glasses, and that's okay. I know me, I always like I wasn't against, I guess, like critics. I always wanted to be like a good girl. And so if someone didn't like me, I was really devastated. I took everything too personal. And you have to understand that everyone's different, and if they don't like you, that doesn't specifically mean that something's wrong with you. It's actually quite the opposite. We usually don't like something in others that we can't accept in ourselves as well. You know what? We can move on to the next point, which sounds like don't try to chase someone who doesn't want to be a part of your life. You have to surround yourself with people who appreciate you for who you are and just want to be with you. Trust me, if person wants to, he will be with you or next to you, no matter what. In my country, there's a wise saying that goes, love cannot be compelled or forced. So trust me, it's not worth it. And there were so many times in my life when I thought that this friendship was gonna last forever. And sometimes that's not the case. It's really sad at the moment. And I would even say you can even be heartbroken. But you learn from that too. You learn from that experience and you just grow after that. I had a girlfriend. We were like friends since the second grade of school. But at some point, when we both went to different universities, naturally you found new friends, make new connections, and it's like you grow apart at that point of your life. We stopped talking for a while. I actually thought that it's going to last like forever. But then at one point of our lives, we both agreed that we need each other. And till this day, we're best friends. We share like motherhood hacks and problems with each other all day. We chat, we have calls. I mean, people come, people go, and you never know, maybe that person, if it's your person, is always going to be a part of your life, no matter what. And the next point is don't be afraid to be you. What I mean by that is, when you meet new group of people, friends, and you're sort of trying to impersonate the way they talk, the way they do things. And I guess that's okay, but please remember who you are, what are your priorities in life, and always stick to them. And this will also help you to remove people from your life that are not really supposed to be with you. So the next point is to save money. I always think, what would have happened if at that age, when I started working, even though I wasn't making that much money, but even if you save like a little bit of your salary, or like save a little bit of your like pocket money or whatever your parents give to you, imagine how much more you will have at the end of the year, like in 5 years, how much more you will have compared to if you won't save at all. You would have quite a lot of money. And that's really important to have a saving account. That will help you a lot, especially in your adult life. What I mean by adult life is, I guess, when you're married, when you're just married, quite a lot of expenses, especially when you're expecting a baby. You need quite a lot of money, trust me. And one more point is that learn languages. Trust me, your brain isn't going to be always that fresh and I don't know, quick, easy to remember. Especially in the adult life, you have so many things to remember, so many responsibilities. Learn as many languages as you can when you're that young. And trust me, you'll say thank you, to me later. And I would also like to say one more point that I often hear from a lot of people when we talk about what they would change in their lives if they knew what they know now. They would choose a profession, that they like, that their hearts tell them is the right thing to choose, rather than listen to the society or maybe their parents have told them what the prestigious, job is. And I guess that's true too, because practice shows that later on in life, when you get older, you understand that that's not what you like, you're not happy doing what you do. And then at 30, 40, starting to learn what you wanted to learn in the first place. I mean, it's obviously never too late, but why wait that long if you can just start with what you like, with what your heart is telling you? So that's a great point too. I would really like to hear from you. What are those things that you would tell yourself in the early 20s? Please comment below. I would really love to hear from you. I hope my video helped some of you. And one more thing that I would like to say to myself, that you're doing everything right. It's all going to work out. You have to believe to your gut and always be true to yourself. That's it for today, guys. Thank you for being here. If you're still listening to me, see you in the next video. Bye bye.